Well, I just finished the Warriors versus the Grizzlies game, and that was a sick game. I mean, we're so lucky. We just had the Warriors versus Lakers game, which was crazy good, and now we get treated to this beauty of a game, Grizzlies versus Warriors. And man, it was just awesome to watch. I did not get to see the first half, unfortunately. I was out at dinner, but the second half, especially the fourth quarter, were incredible basketball. Everything going on was just enticing. Ja was carrying his team. Steph was being Steph. Everything about it was just entertaining. The definition of the word entertaining. So I'm definitely looking forward to what the Warriors can do, or the Grizzlies could do. I was honestly expecting the Warriors to win. I think most people were. So with that said, I want to go ahead and get straight into the video. So mainly I'm going to be talking about the finish of this game, just how it went down, what happened, and what I think. First thing that I saw when I was watching was Juan Anderson was guarding Ja Morant on every possession late in the fourth. It seemed that that was supposed to be the matchup, and while I agree, I thought it was a little weird to literally it was one-on-one Ja and Juan every time, and Ja took advantage of it. He had multiple really clutch layups. He did miss a few, and I thought Juan played decent defense, but I think that could have been handled a little bit better. Maybe more of a double team on Ja. I mean, I'm okay to give Kyle Anderson a little bit of a 1v1 on Juan Toscano Anderson, but I don't know if I want Ja up there on Juan if I'm Steve Kerr. So that's all aside, though. I think that for the most part, Juan played decent defense. It's hard to stop a guy like Ja. He's a superstar in the making. So, well, he's a star in the making. I take superstar as a very high level. That's like top 10 players for me personally. But I'm really excited for what the Grizzlies can do. I think they can definitely be competitive in a series. It's going to come down to fouling and defense for them, and just can they be consistent. Jonas had a pretty tough night. He only had 9 points. Usually he's one of their most consistent players, but tonight wasn't his night. Grizzlies still got it in the end. Everybody contributed. Xavier Tillman hit a big three. Grayson Allen hit 2 threes in a row that were awesome. Desmond Bane had a crazy cool dunk to finish the game that sealed it for them. Obviously, Ja was great. Kyle Anderson played his role. He was great on the inbound that, gave them the win. Jaren was on the bench for most of the game. He played 15 minutes and had 10 points. I get that he hasn't been playing that well, but he is hyped up to be such a fantastic player, and I get that this is a moment where, he could hurt them. And it's just so disheartening for Jaren, I'm sure. Plus, this Grizzlies team kind of needs him to step up, and if he can't step up now, when is he going to take that step? I understand this is his second year in the league. He did just come off of major surgery. I want to see more from Jaren, and I definitely am excited to see what he does in the playoffs. I think that if he can step up his game a little bit, he's going to be important and maybe an X factor, He could be the X factor for the Grizzlies if they want any sort of a semblance of maybe squeaking out of the next series. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. I don't think that they're going to be able to end up beating the Jazz. But, it definitely makes things interesting when you have a player like Jaren step up when he should. Dylan Brooks was great. Played 45 minutes. Ja played 46. I mean, it was an OT game. On the other side of the ball, Warriors were pretty great as well. I mean, obviously Steph. Andrew Wiggins actually played well. He had 22 and 10, but there was one moment where I think it's tied. It's either tied or they're down one. Andrew Wiggins goes to the corner and takes up a really fast shot, puts up a really fast three-pointer that I thought was really ill-timed. Another thing, Jordan Poole played great, The whole game he was playing well. He had an insane three, to maybe keep the Warriors in it. But he honestly lost them the game with a really costly turnover when the Grizzlies were tied with the Warriors and they were coming down. Jordan Poole was dribbling. There was 4 seconds on the shot clock. He easily could have got something up, and he just lost the ball. It sucks that happened because he was playing so well, and that moment is going to overshadow what he did, but it was really costly, and it ended up giving the Grizzlies the ball back. Ja hit a really tough little hook shot over, I think it was Juan. Juan was guarding him all game, and that's tough if you're a Warriors fan, but you got to at least be happy that you got to see such a historic season from Stephen Curry. What the Grizzlies did to guard Steph was literally double him, do not let him shoot, and I don't care who's open. That was the game plan. They did not care who was open off those passes. The Warriors got a ton of buckets off of those, little double teams. Steph gives it to Draymond. Draymond hits Kevon Looney for a dunk. It happened, but it's better than giving up Steph Curry 3, and that just speaks volumes to his game. He's having one of the best seasons in his, NBA career. One of, if not the best. So, with that said, that's kind of a rundown of what I thought the personnel was doing in the game. Thought coaching was good. There was one moment where the Grizzlies head coach Taylor Jenkins maybe should have challenged a call on Jordan Poole, or it was on Desmond Bane for a three-point play. Jordan Poole knocked down all three of them. He could have challenged, and I think he could have won. The announcers made it out to look like the craziest, most blatant, wrong call ever. I was somewhat in disagreement. I kind of thought that, yeah, he maybe kicked it out a little bit, and there was definitely a case, but I would not have gone as far to say, that's the most egregious thing possible. Seen way worse not called, and I thought maybe Desmond Bane did kind of come into his landing area. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm stupid. Everybody on Twitter seemed to think the opposite of me, but that's just what I saw. So, but that is going to do it. A little bit of a shorter recap today. I really enjoyed that game, and I'm excited for the playoffs tomorrow. First games for the series are tomorrow, so looking forward to that. I will definitely make a video on those games if I can. I might be busy. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching AP Sports. Please subscribe and like if you enjoyed. My name is Archer, and peace.